There's a funeral going on next door. Found a little horn. Perhaps we could put poggers right here. Now let's see if Tito can make it through my obstacle course. Good morning, everybody. I have a very nice video for you today. It rained a lot last night. I have no idea where that came from, but it did rain a lot last night, and all the goats and everybody all slept under the same roof. I believe I saw an adorable kitten over here somewhere. As you can see, all the animals are eating and very happy. Pretty soon I'm gonna need to start separating the goats from the rest of the animals though, because the goats just end up eating all the dang food. And although this has made the goats very, very friendly, it's less than ideal. Look at this little dang girl. I don't really like her getting into all this food, eating all of it, because it's supposed to be for all the ducks. Poggers is a very handsome boy, but they do seem very happy. Pretty soon we're going to be rehoming a lot of these ducks. I found a bunch of homes for them, especially the boys, which is great. So by the end of this week, we should have probably about half this many ducks. But I won't be rehoming Darcidius and his handsome little friend here. I won't be rehoming little Angel Wing. And this is Darth Phobos. It's funny how all three of them hang out together with little Angel Wing. I won't be rehoming Timbit, I won't be rehoming the turkeys, and I definitely won't be rehoming little Bing Bong or Morgan here. And this is Travis Scott. Travis Scott doesn't really like me very much, but he will. All right, everybody. So today, hopefully, I'm going to be getting a bobcat and spreading all of this gravel around the house for the driveway. I went ahead and raked everything up a little bit further away from the house. I raked this stuff out from under there. I raked all this stuff out from here. I tried to rake as much stuff as I could from the front out. Well, don't mind if I do. Oh, got him on my finger there. Very nice. Oh, they're getting on my feet. Okay, never mind. One can't help but wonder if one laid a small child or an infant right here, what would happen? Perhaps we could put poggers right here. Poggers, would you like to sit down over here, sir? Okay, I'm a busy guy, so I can't be filming my entire life for you guys, but I want you to know that this is what my car looks like. This is what I be driving around town in. This is what people see whenever I be driving by. Well, it's bright and early in the morning, everybody, and I'm over at Tito's friend's house, who's a pastor, who's gonna let us use this bobcat of his. I'd have to use it because I'm the only one that somewhat knows how to use these things, and I'd only have to pay $250 to use it for a couple days, which is a really, really good deal. So I'm gonna try and use this to spread out all the gravel at the property. So now we're gonna try and load it up on the back of Tito's trailer. I'm gonna have to do this later. Woo! All right, we're all set up. Now I just need to spread these boys all around the driveway. I have no experience with this at all. Okay, so looks like this moves the bucket up. I found a little horn. Going to take my first scoop, as you can see. Oh, yeah, baby, woo! I have no experience with this at all. Ladies, get you a man who can run his own skid steer. Ever heard of it? What's that? You didn't think Uncle Ben had the... Oh my gosh. Aw, what's that? You didn't think I had it in me to be able to do that? Aw, what's that? Every girl I've ever dated? You want me back now because you see me driving this skid steer? I'm sorry, but I'm taken. Now let's see if Tito can make it through my obstacle course. Now that he's gone, it's time to get some work done. Oakley dokley, quick update for you guys. I just finished getting this entire pile here, spread that around the front. Now I'm working on spreading the rest of this through here. I'm probably covered in the dust from this stuff. And I'm gonna finish doing the driveway and then this whole area. If I have enough, I'm gonna make a driveway that goes all the way back to the gate. Okay, so in order to make this driveway, I have to take all this trash, dump it out here. Oakley dokley, that seems to be pretty good for now. I can spread the rest with a couple of guys and some rake. I have this thing, I'm gonna go explore the back field. Okay, we're at the field now. This ain't no brush hog attachment, but it's gonna have to do. Here we go. There's a funeral going on next door. All right, everybody, we are moving now. Yeah, I'm gonna get you a little mesquite tree. Oh, wow. Oh, I think that was a pecan tree. Okay, I'm gonna try and mow down all but one of these mesquite trees. Oh! Okay, so I can't just mow over this guy, but watch this. Once I move this up a little bit, should be able to just knock it up out of the ground. I seem to be caught in the woods. Oh, let's move back a little bit. Oh, and I'm gonna try and carve a little path through here to get to that back area. This is right at the corner where the boundary line meets. This is still my property, but right over there on the other end of that little metal thing is not. I almost just died. In order to get a car back here and to create a big trail for the animals, I'm just gonna go ahead and knock this other tree down. Now that was an epic Fortnite moment. Okay, so this tree right here is the point where this property ends, and then this other lot begins that we have. Everything on the other side I don't believe is mine. So it turns out I can knock over big trees by starting really high like this. Hello, Pogger! I just went ahead and cut this little path through the back of the woods to this area. So now I can go ahead and create a gate here and let the animals out to the pasture. Needless to say, Poggers is having the time of his life watching me doing this. Now I just need to somehow get through here again without getting stabbed. I'm also gonna go ahead and clear like a larger path to the woods so it's easier for me to walk back there. I cleared most of this land so far, but it looks like this is the biggest mesquite tree. Okay, this is the very back left corner of all the property. I'm gonna clear all this stuff and create a path that just kind of goes to the back there so we can set up the fencing. Well, my legs are incredibly sore, but I think I'm done. Look at this little paw. So I really got my money's worth on that $250 skid steer rental. Not only do we have a path for a potential gate right here, but now I can finally walk in through here and check on things and build stuff in this area easily. A lot of poison ivy everywhere here though, and there's a little fox mound. I went ahead and carved a little bit of a path through the vegetation here so I can get in a little bit easier. And because I've been driving through here so much, there's a bit easier of a trail to walk through. I cut down all the trees in between these two big cypresses that we have. I think they're cedars. And I cut down literally every mesquite tree except for that one right there. I cut a nice little path to the field so I can watch the sunrise in the morning. And I cleared a nice open path to get into this back area where the fence is. Poggers is freaking out because he really wants to run through the new field, and I'm going to let him in a second. But this whole back area here is now finally cleared. I'd like to have this area as a nice little shaded area for pigs, or perhaps even put a pond in right here because then it will have shade for the majority of the day. But it'll still get plenty of sunlight at noon and in the middle of the day, which would also make this a great place to plant a little garden. All kinds of pumpkins could be grown in here, maybe even melons if we have a pond. My property line is actually like right there, and it goes to this area here. So I have from this little fence line here all the way back to that end and the way back. And now the only thing I need to do is just clear out the rest of this wood. I could get chainsaws and just have a big fire back here. I do really wish that you guys could smell the wood right now. It smells amazing because all of that this is a huge mesquite tree, and this is all phenomenal for smoking. I'm gonna be like Mark Zuckerberg with all the meats I'm gonna be smoking out here. I really wanted to trim back all the trees back here so I knew where the property line was, and this is it, this tree line. There was a ton of bricks and stuff that I just kind of brought out to put in a pile here so it wouldn't be in the way whenever I start to build a fence here. And I believe that this is ours as well, but either way I wanted to make a little path just so I can walk through this. These properties next door have been abandoned for years. But now hopefully we should get some hogs and some deer kind of walking through here just so I can see some of the local wildlife. I haven't seen any hogs or deer or even signs of hogs or deer at all. No rooting, no foot. Oh, Pogger! I have no idea how he got out, but he did. Where there's a will, there's a way with this little man. Hey, buddy, do you like this spot? Oh, he's peeing, marking the territory so the coyotes know not to come through here. But that's it though for now, guys. I have been working my tail off. One thing I've learned though is that you can always end up looking at more land and wanting more and being unsatisfied with what you have. But I tell you what, guys, this is more than enough. I'm excited to see how the good Lord uses this land to bless a lot of animals and a lot of people. So I went ahead and finished all of the gravel here. I just need to spread it around with some buddies. Also have a nice little driveway now. Oh, is that a Bengal cat? Also, next video you see, old Uncle Ben might just have floors and cabinets. And yeah, I painted the last rooms by myself. Ever heard of working by yourself? But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching my video. I'm gonna go ahead and spread the rest of this tonight. Oh, almost forgot to tell you.